Let's meet the starting lineup. At shooting guard, Quentin Grimes. At the other guard, D'Angelo Russell. At small forward, Klay Thompson. At the other forward position, LeBron James. At center, Anthony Davis. It's time to introduce Manny Williams.
Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong, and realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
And now the Los Angeles starters. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Grimes in at the 2.
An all-NBA level player, Jaylen Brown has done a great job with his jumper.
White with the steal. Outside Tatum. Pass to White. And it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Great open look there. Brown's got 5. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Lakers. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Grimes, the pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
So it's Boston now. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. And here's Thompson for 3. Hits the trifecta. He's got 6.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Here's Tatum. And Grimes pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Thompson. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Thompson, so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
Outside, Brown. To stop the run. Rebounded by LeBron.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And finished off by Davis.
The assist.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Cornette's checked in for Jason Tatum. The Lakers also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in. For 3, Porzingis. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Russell from downtown. Hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 7. Inside, here's Porzingis. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Davis misses. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. They get it back. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Holiday passes to Brown. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly, the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Lets it fly. Russell, that's good. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Holiday passes to Cornette. Now Brown. White for 3. Cornette. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Holiday against Russell. He takes it in. Vanderbilt to pass to Davis. And that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got Peyton Pritchard, Jason Tatum out there with Luke Cornette. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Springer in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
Pritchard, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way. Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather, talk things over. And Boston with some changes. Porzingis comes in for Springer. And Holiday subbed in for Curry. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Tatum inside, defended by Thompson. Look at Tatum using his length.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint too.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Marshall in for Reddish. And it's Russell on the drive. Thompson passes to Russell. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Boy, don't let his position as a point guard fool you now. Holiday can flush it with ease.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Porzingis. 17 points in his last outing. Just 5 on the clock. Yep, that one's good. Brent, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity velocity to push in the real game.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
BA, I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years.
Well, their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league. And it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Boston making a switch here. Kate has checked in. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Grimes comes in for Marshall.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
On the wing, Davis unloads. Boston pulls it in.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Holiday driving inside. And Holiday powers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Russell with the ball. Now guarded by White. Basket counts. Davis has got 8.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And here's Brown for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. Pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. Klay Thompson! A killer from the corner!
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's Los Angeles, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny, don't be jealous. I say LA is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Celtics.
If they think they'll win with this kind...
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the...
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard position.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James at the line for 1.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
Outside White. There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum! Money from deep.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Russell against Holiday. Here's Davis. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics trail by 11. Tatum from long range. And the Celtics have another three.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Anthony Davis.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And there's the lob, and it's James with the jam.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
Boston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Porzingis. Tatum with a screen. Three-pointer, Holiday. Thompson pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 10. Outside Vanderbilt. James outside. Shoots over Brown. James can't get it to go.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. Not going to go that time. Tatum with some nice D. Launches a three. Again, the miss by Boston. The Lakers lead by 10. James, a screen on White. The three from Thompson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 23 points.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems to be becoming easier for him.
Left side, Brown gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Substitution changes for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Tillman comes in for Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. Marshall, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Christie comes in for James. Christie. Oh, AD! An easy target on the lob.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Tillman. Brown with it. Let's go with a three. Christie with a rebound. Now here's Russell. Not a lot of room. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Russell's got 5 now.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
They get it again. And here's Brown for 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. The shot comes out. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
The Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Luke Cornett. Seth Curry is out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Springer in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Oh, deflected. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Russell to pass to Davis. From 17. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Pass to Pritchard. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Christie, first personal.
Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. And then on Wednesday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And that game against the Nets, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston. And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. He's checked in for the Lakers. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Outside for Russell. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Here's Curry. Good work defensively by James. The Lakers lead by 12. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornett. Jaylen Brown comes in for Curry. And it's White in for Pritchard.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Holiday. Outside Tatum. And Tatum flying in for the fast break delivery.
Awesome speed from Tatum. Excels at getting to the right place in these fast break chances.
And stolen by Porzingis. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. White can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brown finds Tatum. Puts it up from 12. And he can't bank that one in.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Davis. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight.
When he's at his best, Davis is in attack mode, getting to that rim and playing with power down low.
And Tatum, here we go.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Shot clock at 5. Pure from three-point range. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Lakers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
It's been a one-sided matchup. They took the right approach in this season series, finishing with a 2-0 record against the Celtics.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
For 3, James can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Anthony, the chemistry between you and LeBron, how much of that is your skill set versus your connection as teammates?
We both respect each other. We know what we both can do on the floor on both ends, and when we get out and run and we run into our pick and roll, it's hard to guard. You know, he's able to shoot the ball if they go under. He's a monster attacking the basket. You know, I'm rolling or popping and kind of mix up the defense scheme. And anytime we're able to get into that action, it's unguardable.
It's unguardable, a combo anyone would love to have. Thanks, AD.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And now, time for our player of the game, LeBron James.